Welcome back to the channel. My name is Abon. Welcome back to Locally Global with FERENCVÁROS on FM22. We're cracking on with our Europa League group run today. We're away from home against Athletic Bilbao in Spain. We're effectively still in Europe, whether that's in the Europa League or the Conference League remains to be seen. Unless we lose heavily to Bilbao and then we lose to Galatasaray, we are effectively through and we will avoid finishing bottom of the group. I'm hoping that after today we can qualify for the Europa League knockouts, but we'll have to wait and see. If you're enjoying the series, drop a like, leave comments and subscribe if you haven't, or if you're new, turn notifications on, and let's jump into the video. So there was late drama last episode, 2 goals deep into stoppage time as we won 2-1 in Norway against Bodø/Glimt. Boniface with a 94th minute equaliser for the Norwegians, but then Zubkov with the winner a minute later, 95th minute winner after a 94th equaliser by Bodø/Glimt. Late drama. Other than that, pretty boring match. Played a couple of league matches off camera, first of which was an away game against Honvéd of Budapest, another local derby. There's about 4 sides in Budapest. We took a lead after just 7 minutes and it was Boros that got the goal there. 26 minutes in, we scored from a set piece, Mario Rusnak doubling the lead from the free kick. And then just 3 minutes into the second half, we scored our third, Rivera setting up Martin Boros for his second and our third. Comfortable win away against Honvéd 3-0. And then we hosted Kisvada and we had a penalty after 23 minutes. But unfortunately, Juros Djordjevic's penalty was saved by the goalkeeper. We did, however, take a lead in the 40th minute. Lončar with the ball forward to Djordjevic. And then a ball through to Leandro Trossard, who scored a nice finish to make it 1-0. We made it 2-0 in the 54th minute. Shajevic with a ball to De Jong. Lončar played through Djordjevic, and on 54 minutes it was 2-0. The visitors then went down to 10 men as Prada was booked for a second time for the foul on Rusnak. That red card came with about 10 minutes to go. And then we did score a third goal as Rivera played through Djordjevic, and then Lončar giving the ball back to the forward, and he scored to make it 3-0. His second, if he would have scored the penalty, he would have had a hat-trick. And then we scored a fourth after 88 minutes. Alexander Zubkov beating the keeper at his near post, and it was a 4-0 win at home against Kisvada. So another 2 wins and another 7 goals scored without reply. So in the league table, we are running away with it. We're 8 points clear, still unbeaten. We're averaging 3.5 goals per game, and we've still only conceded 5 goals. So we are running away with this league, and hopefully we can achieve an unbeaten season. We'll have to wait and see. There are 33 games, so we're only a third of the way through the season and the end of November. Just a reminder of how the Europa League group stands after 4 games. We are top on 7 points. Bodø/Glimt and Galatasaray are on 5 points each, and Athletic Bilbao, yet to win a game in the group, are on 3 points with 3 draws. Our remaining games are today's game in Spain against Athletic Bilbao, and then next episode we host Galatasaray. We're effectively through unless we lose by 3 goals here against Athletic, and then we lose to Galatasaray and Athletic beat Bodø/Glimt. That's the only way we'll be falling out of Europe, so hopefully we will be okay. And let's jump into the game then. Going to be probably a bit of a shorter one today, but hopefully we can get the result that we want. Of course, we still have our midfield issues. Kobalin, though, is fit to play. Zoltan Kingzis is suspended for this game, so we've got Ballard playing at right back today. So we did manage to beat Athletic 3-1 in the home tie. Interestingly, there is no Inaki Williams in the side. There's no Ike Muniain in the side either. I don't know where they are. Nico Williams also not in the side as well. They seem to have rotated a lot here. And also, they've sacked their manager since we last met. Joseba Echeverria was sacked on the 27th of October. And Luis Enrique has only been in charge for a couple of weeks. He has only played 1 game, and that was a goalless draw at home against Levante. But Muniain not in the squad. Inaki Williams not in the squad. Nico Williams not in the squad. So interesting that, you know, those key players aren't even involved today. Big rotations from Bilbao. It's interesting. Bilbao were the top seeds in the group and they're bottom. Bodø/Glimt are the lowest ranked side. And, you know, we're top, but they're not far behind us. They're biting on our heels and they're doing well. 22 minutes coming up. Hedu with a long ball. And Zachariason's done well to get the ball there. Ura's come forward for it and not really got to it. And Zachariason's gone for goal, but it was held on to by Unai Simon. Zachariason with the corner, and Tollinson with the header, but that's over. His jumping reach is really good, Tollinson, but his heading isn't as good. You know, we really want to try and get him working on that, I think. Ure with the ball, looking for Serrano, but doesn't find him. And Shavic nods it back to the goalkeeper, Debuts. 37 now, he's turned 37. He's starting goalkeeper, and he hasn't really done much wrong, really. Like, we haven't conceded a lot of goals at all, only 5 in the league. So he's been, you know, he's not really had much to do, has he? 36, that's probably quite a good thing. But Barbara in the ball again here, half an hour, and Boris has managed to win the ball and immediately give it away, which is always good. And here's Iglesias with some space, and Dolce takes it past the man, and again we've managed to win the ball. Lots of winning and losing the ball in midfield here. The ball's staying in play for a lot, and that's a long ball up to Kelvin John. Is he going to find a goal here? He's gone over the goalkeeper. He's chipped him. I can't believe he's done it. Kelvin John with his 4th of the season has just dinked the goalkeeper. The ball stayed in midfield for a long time there. It was in play for a while. And the ball over the top found Kelvin John. I didn't think he managed to get a shot away here. I don't know how he's managed to chip the goalkeeper either, because the keeper wasn't exactly off his line. He dropped back quite a bit. And Athletic have yet to have a shot in this game. You know, we're not having as much possession as we usually do today, but we've got the goal. We've had shots and chances, so that's okay. Serrano with a free kick here, though, for the Spaniards. And Sunset's going to get onto that, and it's in from the set piece. It's 1-1, less than a minute into the second half. No, it's been disallowed. Okay, that's a turn up. So Serrano with a free kick. He was offside. There you go. Again, today's a case of we haven't really been at our best, but we are leading. This is very similar to the Butter Glimp match. You know, we took a 1-0 lead. The game went quiet. And then you, of course, had the late drama. This seems to be going sort of a very similar direction. Bruznak's not been great on the right-hand side. We are going to bring on Zubkov. And also with Zachariasen getting a bit jaded, I think we are going to at least give Koberlin some minutes. Just to try and get him back up to fitness. And 63, almost 64 minutes in. Here we are with the ball. Ballard. A couple of players on yellows, but that's okay. We've been really good discipline-wise this season. No red cards, very few yellows. Because we do have the right back suspended today, but that's all right. Here's Kelvin John. And Koberlin was, for a moment, the central player there, but he couldn't quite get to the ball. Lonchar takes the ball back. Here's Zubkov. Grablea, who's, you know, been a factor in these Europa League matches due to injuries in midfield. He's been playing all the games, and he's, you know, not really put too much wrong. Lonchar over the top for Zubkov. That's a good ball. Can Zubkov find the cross here? Or could he go for it himself? Maybe. Zubkov does, and it's straight into the arms of Simon. Going to go for a calm down shout. Hope that we can hold on for 3 points here. But a Glimt are leading in Turkey, 2-1 against Galatasaray. So they will, I think, go on to 8 points. And I think we'll be on 10. So I think that will be the 2 sides through. It's just a case of whether or not we win the group. As I'm assuming that's how it stays. You know, there may still be a twist in the tail late on. We're into the last 10 minutes. Again, we've been okay today. Not as good as we have been in other games, but we're away from home. We're 1-0 up. Hopefully, we can see out the last 5 minutes. Last change, Boros is going to come off. Trossard is going to come on. And Athletic have a corner in the 92nd minute, because of course they do. But Lonchar heads it away. Here's Santos. Monreal. Oh, my goodness. Shavic almost with the ball into the internet. Was that Nacho Monreal? Is he still playing? 94 minutes are up. It is a 1-0 win in Spain. That will secure our progress in the Europa League to the knockouts. Defended really well in that game. Going forward, not a great deal chance-wise, but 1 goal was enough. That's fine. Was that Nacho Monreal I just saw? I mean, Kelvin John chipping the goalkeeper. That was definitely impressive. But a Glimt with the 2-1 win in Turkey puts them on 8 points, as we thought. There's 1 game to go. It's against Galatasaray. It's, I believe, at home as well. And of course, we want to make sure that we get a result there so that we can't be overtaken by Butter Glimt. In theory, top spot in the Europa League should give us an easy draw for the knockouts, or an easier draw at the very least. But we need to make sure that we finish the job if we want to win the group. It was not Nacho Monreal, it's a region called Acier Monreal. I'd be very surprised if Nacho Monreal was still playing in 2027. Given the fact that he is currently 36, if he was still playing, he would be 41 years old. So we have 1 game to go. We are hosting Galatasaray. We do have a couple of away games in the league against Tbilisi and FERENCVÁROS. I think we've faced everybody once now in the league. We have, yeah. I think we had our second game against Kisvada. Yeah, we've had our second game against Kisvada. So we're facing everybody for a second time, and then we do have a third round of fixtures against other sides. I don't really know how they decide which ones we face at home and which ones we face away. I don't really know how that works if you face everyone 3 times. But, you know, we are well in front in the league. Hopefully we can remain unbeaten for a bit longer, maybe for the whole season. But 1 game to go in our Europa League group. We'll try and make sure we can win the group. All we need to do is avoid defeat against Galatasaray, and that should be enough. And the only win Galatasaray have had so far was their win against us in Turkey. They won 3-1. So, you know, they could get something, but we'll see. We're already through, so, you know, winning the group would just be a bonus. Anyway, guys, that is going to do it for today. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, drop a like, leave comments, and subscribe if you haven't, or if you're new, turn notifications on. We're actually going to play 2 games next episode. We're going to do the last game of the Europa League group against Galatasaray, and we'll also do the home game afterwards against Puskas Akademia, as it's our last game before the winter break, and we'll come back, I guess, towards the end of the January transfer window and see if we have some more signings to show you. And also, if we don't win the group, after that Puskas game, there is the draw for the first knockout round of the Europa League. If we win the group, we will bypass that and go straight into the round of 16. So hopefully we can win the group, and it will mean 1 less game to play, or 2 less games to play, in fact, in the Europa League knockouts. But we need to make sure we avoid defeat at home against the Turks to do that. So fingers crossed. That's going to do it for today. Thank you for watching. I'll see you soon. Goodbye.